Dun 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 dun. Kingsley the Wonder Dog. Dun dun dun. Hey, internet friends, this is Magic Brad. There I am. Hello. This is Magic Brad with Synergy Cafe, the Synergy Collaborative. AskMagicBrad.com, MagicBrad.tv, MagicBradMarketing.com, MagicBradEntertainment.com. What else is there? ThriveWithMagicBrad.com. AskMagicBrad.com. Did I already mention that one? What else? MySynergyRetreats.com. So I have a lot of domain names. That's my internet real estate that I own. Or at least I'm renting it from GoDaddy. And some people wonder, why do you have all these domain names? And the reason is because I'm in control of them. And if you just got a Facebook page, you're not in control of it. If you just got a LinkedIn account or a Facebook account, or if you got blah, 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 all that stuff. So I've just got some strategies that I use with them. So that's why I've got it. And there it is, my friend Mike Wilkie, the magic cartoonist. So just doing the little dog walk daily. And this morning at my Master Networks networking meeting, my topic was about time and money. Because some people say time is money. But that is not true, because if time was money, we'd all have the same amount. We've all got 24 hours in a day, but we don't have the same bank accounts. So time is just something that God put in place to prevent everything from happening at once. That's all it really is. It's just a bunch of segments of a day. And it's how you use your time effectively that will possibly generate revenue or money. And so money is just a measurement system of energy. Who do we got? Ashley, hello. Money is just a measurement system of energy, so that are a byproduct of work. So you work and you do your thing, and then you get paid for it. And what's happened is society and corporation and capitalism have figured out, well, the way we can do this is we can measure their time. So that's why people end up getting paid per hour. But when you're getting paid per hour, there's a limitation to it, because you only have so many hours, and your employer or your master, if you're a wage slave, is they can only pay you so much, because the business can only handle so much. So what people end up doing in the regular working world is they end up trying to get a better job title or a better position so they can make an extra $1 or $2 per hour, and then they work more hours, and maybe to make more money they would work overtime so they get time and a half or double time, and then that's a big old cool thing, they can make a little more money. Or they end up getting another job, which now takes away even more of their time. So what I'm advocating is figuring out ways of leveraging your time and your money so that it actually works for you. I'll give you a quick example. I have to take out the dog for the dog walk. So it's sort of a mandatory thing to do, because that's what you got to do, is take the dog out. So while I'm doing that, I'm doing this video. So I'm going for a little walk, enjoying my life, taking the doggy out, and I'm doing this video. Now, if I wanted, I could do like a sales video or something, and I could save it on my phone and then send it up to YouTube and then use it later. But the reality here with this specific video is you're hearing what I'm saying, so I'm establishing that rapport thing and trying to build up the know, like, and trust factor. Hopefully you like me. And then maybe someday we'll do some business, or we'll partner up on something, or we'll synergize and be part of a collaborative, like the synergycollaborative.com. That's another domain I've got. And synergycollaborative.org and synergycollaborative.us, I think. Aside from that. So I'm leveraging this time with the dog to do this video. And then what I'll be able to do, if I wanted, I could have did this on one of my pages on Facebook. And then I could target an audience with a Facebook ad or a boosted post. And I could cast this message out to hundreds or thousands of people. So that's saving me a lot of time. So rather than me driving across town and having coffee meetings with people, I can just do these videos and say hello to everybody. Now, granted, the nice thing about coffee meetings is you get to have interactive conversations back and forth. Now I could do that if I invited Ashley onto this. What if I can invite Ashley, but I gotta make sure that she wants to. I'm gonna ask her if she wants to come on. Ashley, would you like to come on? Because you're an event person. Let's talk about events. I'm gonna invite Ashley. In fact, I went to one of Ashley's events over in Hopkins not too long ago. So I don't know if that worked or not. Maybe it is. Dun 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 dun. I should have mentioned also you got to have a really good internet connection when you do this kind of stuff because it takes up a lot of bandwidth. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's okay. Sometimes that stuff happens. But what happens when two people get on this Facebook live stream like this, it now goes out to my audience and it goes out to the guest's audience. So that creates a synergy where you double your reach. And now if you boosted that post and each of you put a little bit of money into it to boost it up to a specific targeted niche audience, that audience would hear what the message was. So what that's doing is it's really saving a lot of time rather than going and knocking on individual doors or going to meetings and spending time in traffic and things like that. You can leverage the internet. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. And also there's the making money 24/7 kind of thing. That's another domain I've got. It's money-24-7.club. So that goes out on the internet and it's doing stuff for me and people sign up to those programs and I make little commissions here and there. So oftentimes people say, so what do you do to make money? It's really hard for me to explain to them what I'm doing because it's not your typical get a job, get paid an hourly wage, and sell people coffee at Starbucks or working a construction job and getting paid per hour. So that's why I have a hard time explaining to people what I do for a living. I'm 60 years now, 60 years old. I did do all the things where I had a job out of high school and I got laid off and I learned early that I didn't want to be at someone else's control where they can let me go. So I decided to be self-employed and I worked as a magician. But being a magician, you only get paid when you're on the stage. Where with the inception of the internet, you can put stuff out there and it works for you 24/7, 365. And once in a while, you just got to propagate it and motivate it and get it out there. With the collaborative, I've got different collaborative members. They're always commenting. So if you see people with hashtags and things out there, you might not know it, but they might be a member of my collaborative. And what happens is they're liking, commenting, and sharing each other's posts, which brings the ranks up. And we do strategic sharing where it isn't just sharing to your Facebook page. Say if it was, well, I'll use an example. There's a group of yoga instructors all over the world. And I put a posting on there because I'm looking for yoga instructors for this Costa Rica project. So what happens strategically, when you strategically share a post, I would strategically share it to a group of yoga instructors. Now, the likelihood of yoga instructors wanting to work on a project in Costa Rica that's a yoga retreat center, it's highly likely. So that's what we do with the collaborative, is we do strategic sharing rather than just sharing goofy news articles about Trump and all the hurricanes and all that kind of stuff. We're in this for business purposes, and that's how we get this stuff going with the Synergy Collaborative. At any rate, I'm going to let you go because it's a beautiful day out. I'm going to take the dog back in, and maybe I'll go over to Wayzata and have a cappuccino at the landing. Sound good? Peace, love, and happiness. This is MagicBrad signing off. If you want to know more about me, just Google the keyword, all one word, MagicBrad. Be well, enjoy your day.